Hey, you're live on Woodland Park Underground. Hey, I just want to remind you guys, get out and vote. You got 4 days left. April 7th, you have to have your ballots in if you live in the city limits of Woodland Park, Colorado, and you want to vote for mayor, city council member. And then there's 11 ballot initiatives on this municipal election. But if you don't get your ballot turned in by April 7th, it's not even going to count. So get it filled in. Follow the instructions, get it down to City Hall. They have a drop box. You don't have to see anybody. You don't have to talk to anybody. Take you a rag, take you a Clorox wipe. You can grab the thing, throw the thing in the box. But if you don't get out and vote, what's the point, right? What's the point, right? You don't get to bitch. You don't get to moan. You don't get to be upset. You can sit there and keyboard warrior on social media. But if you don't get out and vote, your voice isn't even being heard. So, my name's Michael. I'm running for city council. Whether you vote for me or not, I still want you to vote. I am asking for one vote in city council. You get to vote for 3 city council members this go around. I may not be the number 1 on the list, but I damn sure ain't the last one on the list. So get out and vote. And if you want to give me a vote, put me on city council. I will be a voice for you. I have talked about things that we will do and accomplish as if we end up getting elected. You can see more of that on the Woodland Park Underground. You can see the candidate forum on the Woodland Park Underground. You can see it on Woodland Park Underground on YouTube. We have our positions when it comes to the DDA, our positions to what we should do for the schools, our positions on the road work and the taxes that are being used in the road work. We have our position on the swimming pool up there. So you can check all this out on the Woodland Park Underground. You can reach out to me personally if you have any questions before you cast your vote, or just give the Underground a little bubble circle, just a little bubble circle. Just bubble in that underground, because we'll keep you informed. We already are working with many business owners in town. We're already working with people in town to help them make it through this, whatever this is we have right now, whatever this life is we're living in 2020 in Woodland Park, Colorado. We're already doing our best to make sure that Woodland Park stays and continues to be a beautiful place for people to live, do business, and raise their children. And so we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue our work in that. And we're asking for your vote on city council so that we can continue to bring vision inside pretty lackluster vision brought city as of where we stand right now. The guys that are running now, if you're asking me, the guys that are running, very lackluster in vision, very, very, very lackluster in vision. If you want to ask me on who to vote for, I'll tell you who I voted for. That doesn't mean you have to vote for him. But if you're going to vote for me, I would love to work with Noel Sawyer as our mayor. I'm just saying. So I voted for Noel Sawyer because I'd like to work with Noel Sawyer as our mayor. If you're going to vote for me, I'd like to work with Don Deselman as a city council member. Don is a manager at Walmart. He's a hardworking man here in Woodland Park. I believe he brings an aspect of the working Woodland Park population that is not represented on city council. And it's not really a representation that I bring because I'm a self-employed. I'm an entrepreneur. I do my work from my couch, or I do my work with other businesses, helping them promote. And so I don't really work in some businesses here. I don't work for a business here. I do a lot of work with different businesses, but Don just brings a different aspect of what it is to be here in Woodland Park. And then I voted for Robert Zulaga because I believe out of the rest of the candidates, Jim Paff and Rusty Neal, Robert is the most honest, integral man out of those 3. I don't know Robert very well, but he does have ties to Charis Bible College. He is not shy about his ties to Charis Bible College, but I also believe that we need to work with the nonprofits in this town. And I can tell you right now, the city doesn't have a great relationship with Charis Bible College. They don't have a great relationship with some some other businesses and nonprofits in this area. And having someone that understands Charis Bible College, but being able to work with them on city council is going to become essential moving forward in the future. And I believe Robert has stepped up to the plate. So that's why I'm going to vote for Robert. But I also voted for myself. And I know some of you might say that's a narcissistic thing to do, but the truth is people have lost this election by a card draw because one vote could have mattered. And so I'm going to tell you that my one vote for myself could get me elected. So vote for Michael the Underground Dalton. If you got questions, boom, we're on it. Because you're addicted, Tyler. You're addicted to that. You're addicted to the underground. That's why you're here. Oh, you get your comment. And I got haters in town. And if you ain't got no haters in town, you ain't doing nothing right. So if men walk through without, especially in politics, if they walk through town without any haters, Tyler showed his face. I got Tyler Skidmore. Not even a real name. But yeah, he showed his face a little bit today. I love it though. Social media is a fun place and I navigate social media better than all of them. But you can go check that out for yourself. We will be election April 7th. That's 3 days away. You got to get that ballot in. So get that ballot in. Vote for Michael the Underground Dalton, and then watch the haters really come out. Ooh, the good old boys are getting mad. They're getting upset. The good old boys. We shake that whole department. The whole department of good old boys that are running the city right now, the guys that have been paying for these elections, the guy with the most signs up who has the rich good old boy backing him, that guy, hopefully you don't vote for him. Hopefully you don't. But I'll take him on too. I'll take a good old boy in office on. I'll take a good old boy outside of office on. But don't vote. The good old boy network. Oh, they can be dirty. They can be dirty in this town. If you live in Woodland Park, you already know this. You already know developers have tried to come in and take over this town. You already know this. Don't vote for that good old boy society unless you want to see our town go to the slumlords. That's all I'm going to tell you. And if you live in this town, you know exactly the slumlord I'm talking about.